Now, the competition is an important motivator, to be sure, but you're going to see through the course of tonight that the scores are one small part of this activity.
Push the tempo, 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 push the tempo.
You get hooked on it. Drum corps is something that you get addicted to.
To be able to do this all in the summer, you pretty much have to be just crazy.
It's like a bug. It just bites you and you get it and you can't stop.
People really, if they haven't been to a show, if they haven't been to a rehearsal, if they don't know someone that has marched drum corps, they really don't know what it's all about. They don't understand that we rehearse 12 hours a day out in the sun.
The sweat is kind of rewarding in itself, you know, just kind of stop and like look down at myself and I'm just like drenched, head to toe, just completely drenched. And I'm like, life doesn't get much better than this, you know?
The normal creature comforts that they have at their dorm room or their house, they're not going to have here. They're going to live in a bus seat with a little rack over their head.
The sacrifices you give up your whole summer.
In a lot of ways, I've put my life on hold back home.
You pay a lot of money. You're out in the sun, the heat, the weather.
Sometimes I feel extremely drained and tired.
But it's all worth it.
It's worth it. It takes dedication every day to wake up and do this for 12 hours a day. Like, this is just a 24-hour job. And the only time you're not on duty is when you're sleeping.
Every day is just kind of a struggle. You wake up and it's just about deciding what you want to do and how that day is going to be. If you're going to have a good day, if you're going to really bust your butt and learn something, or if you're just going to be tired.
It's not hard to do when you have 135 people backing you up.
Knowing that you're here with all of your brothers and like we're all going through the same thing, I mean, that just makes you want to push even harder.
You have to mentally be there to push yourself because your body can get through it physically, but mentally you have to say, I'm going to be able to get through this. I'm going to do it. I'm going to give it on my all.
This is the biggest team we'll ever be on, working for the same goal and all wanting to be here.
Getting this many people on the field together who love it as much as I do or the next person, like it is hard to find, but it's there and it's all here in your heart.
When you finish the season, you're not thinking about the hard days that you had. I mean, you're thinking about what you just did in front of 30,000 people screaming for you, you know, and the hard day is nothing. You're never going to remember that.
At the end of the day and after that performance that is just golden, and you look someone in the eye and you just know it. Win, lose, or draw, it doesn't matter. As long as you know in the end of the day that you worked your butt off and those 134 other people with you know it. It's something you can't describe.